Hey y'all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Orangebloods Texas football YouTube channel. We have another 2023 recruitment video, so turn on those alerts so that every time I do interviews like this, you guys will be the first ones to know. Today I have Frisco, Texas native Connor Stroh. Is it off? Oh Lord, like that one was like, okay, let's start that sentence over. From Frisco, Texas, Connor Stroh, offensive tackle. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Besides like the tongue twister I just went through there. But everything's all good. Now tell me about the official visits you're going to be taking and when.
So I'm taking all five out of my top five, and my first one is in 2 days now on Thursday, and then after that I've got Florida on June 3rd, and then the weekend of June 3rd, and then Arkansas on the weekend of June 10th, and then A&M on the weekend of June 17th, and then Texas on the weekend of June 24th. So.
Okay. And who are you visiting Thursday?
Auburn. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now, what made you decide your top five?
A lot of it was relationships I had built. Cause like I visited all of these programs, and so I made the best relationships, and also all of them are going to be either are or going to be in the SEC, and so that's a big factor for me too. And so,
why is being in the SEC important to you?
Honestly, I believe it's the best conference. I mean, and it also has the biggest crowds too. So.
Oh, the biggest crowd. So you really care about the fan engagement.
Yeah. Not like enough to like. It's a factor, but it's not like everything. But yeah, it is a factor.
And your parents being A&M grads, did that affect your decision to visit Texas A&M?
It may have 5 years ago, but now that I've learned more about recruiting, it doesn't really. And they're great because they're gonna let me go wherever I choose.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So outside of your parents just, being grads, like you said, 5 years ago, that might have been your reason, but now what are some of your reasons for wanting to visit A&M?
I mean, still I am a legacy, so I have spent a lot of time in that program. And so I'm still going to give them a chance. And also I've gotten to know Coach Adazio a lot. He's their O-line coach. And so I know he's a great coach, and his son is too. And so I think they're going to do something great there. And so, but the legacy factor too also helps them.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned before that you care about relationship building, and just, something that you just described about one of the A&M coaches, you know about their family and things like that. Tell me why relationship building is important for you to be successful at a certain university.
Well, biggest thing is like my coach has to know how to coach me, because no two recruit is alike, and so, or no two players alike, and so they know how to be able to learn how to coach like me individually, as well as coach the whole group. And so that's a big thing, as well as just like if I have a good relationship with my coach, I'll have a better time in college. So
yeah, I can definitely attest to that. Just knowing that every player is different and their coaching style and everything else like that. So, especially when some players reach like roadblocks or mental blocks, they know how to communicate with that athlete the correct way to get them to be more successful. So I completely understand that. And also, when did you decide to be an early enrollee and why?
It was actually it was a while ago actually, because I was talking to some players from schools that had enrolled early, and it turned out really well for them. And I mean, for me, I've talked to players who haven't early enrolled, and they say they regret it. And but biggest thing is I think it'll give me a head start in my class wherever I go. Like it'll give me a full spring, as well as like summer and winter, to get my body in college shape and learn the playbook, learn everything before the rest of my class gets there. And so it'll give me a better chance to play earlier. It's the biggest thing.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Now,
although I am not opposed to redshirting either. I will redshirt if I have to.
Oh, okay. So it's all just about like the logistics in it. You want to get there early, get started on your classes early, get acquainted with probably a team and everything
Mhm.
else like that. Yeah, because college can be very overwhelming. So
Yeah.
if you get kind of like a head start on it, more power to you. Now, I ran track at the University of Texas from
Oh, wow.
2016 to 2021. So I literally just got done. And I saw that you also have thrown discus and shot put.
Yes, but not quite at the college level. I
No,
I'm not I'd say I was pretty decent, but I wasn't good enough to play or I'm not good enough to play in college. And uh I wasn't great at shot. I was better at discus than I was at shot, but yeah, I mean it was more of a hobby.
Okay, yeah, that was literally my next question. Like, why give it up and do football? You saying this, it was just something fun to do. Yeah, I get that. Now, in terms of your playing style, how describe your playing style to me and how it can benefit a university.
For me, I feel like I'm great like off the line of scrimmage, like run blocker.
Mhm.
Big guy, and I can move people well, but I also believe my pass blocking is good too. Like I my favorite block is run blocking because that's I mean you can kill people harder that way. But pass blocking is I'm still good at pass blocking. I've been working on it a lot. And so but I believe I'll only get better. And so yeah.
Absolutely. Now, last question. In terms of, I know you already mentioned the SEC is important to you, crowd engagement, everything like that, and also relationship building is important to you. What are some things that you are looking for once you step on campus that you really care about?
Well, I mean, just like great relationship with my teammates. I don't want any like locker room trouble that could divide us. Like I want to be able to come together with my team because like I think the reason my high school team did so well like last year compared to what we've done before is because we all came together. We were all family, and so I believe that's important. But also like class. I also want to. I'm probably gonna major in business, and so I want to be able to. I know like all these schools have great education, and so I know that's gonna work out. But I mean, yeah, those two things, and then also like just the atmosphere of the town I'm in. I want it to be a fun town, and I haven't been in a town like one of these college towns yet that isn't, and so
Yeah. Now tell me some things that spoke your just basically sparked your interest about Texas.
well, first of all, they were the first to offer me. They were the first one to take a look at me and say, "You're good enough to play D1 college football," and that means a lot to me because, I mean, it not a lot of coaches do that, and so, and then also just there is a great atmosphere there, and I'm excited about what they do this season. But yeah,
And they have a really great business program, one of the most competitive.
funny, one of the players there, he's literally majoring. Like where I get with some schools is how they like their schedule makes the whole team like have to major in one of these two,
Yeah.
like what do you call it? Courses? I don't know, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
Mhm.
But like I talked to one of the players there, Cole Hudson, and he literally majors in what I want to major in, and so that encouraged me a
Yeah.
lot too.
Jake Majors also, he's a business major. I know Cole is still young,
Mm-hmm.
but Jake is like in it now in business school. And I understand what you meant when you were trying to make the point about, a lot of schools kind of like push their athletes into like only sports management, nothing bad with that, but only into certain majors, and not really wanting you to expand your horizon. So yeah, I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you so much, Connor, for letting me just pick your brain a little bit. I hope your official visits go amazing. My
Thank
official visits were great. I'm happy that you're taking all 5. You don't see that much anymore.
uh,
So
at first
enjoy it.
at first I wasn't, and then I realized I could fit all 5 into my schedule, and so I was going to give these 5 programs a chance. If you don't mind me asking, where did you take your officials?
I rarely get that question. I took my official visits, University of South Carolina, University of Texas, UGA. Well, I think they got an unofficial for me. because I'm from Georgia, so I was not going to UGA. University of Alabama and University of Florida. A lot of my visits were surrounded around the football games because my dad is like a football fanatic. So he's like, if you're taking me out of town with you, we might as well go to some great games.
Yeah. Well, that's an impressive list. You're
Oh, and LSU. Yeah, it was really fun. They really try to make you fat on your visits. Like as soon as you step off the plane, they're just like, we're gonna go eat, and then we're gonna go eat again, and we're gonna go eat at Ruth Chris.
During the weeks of June, just so I don't gain 20 pounds.
It's definitely a thing.
I've done that before, and I don't want to do it again. It's a lot of work to come back from that, and so yeah.
No, I understand. Yeah, it's definitely like they're gonna make sure you hit all the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I wasn't even hungry anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely enjoy your visits. Make sure you pay attention to the fine lining. That's my advice. All right, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Orangebloods Texas football YouTube channel.